Hi, Rakasia. Let's see, we got that recording. And I'm gonna put it in front of here and turn the lights off and do a little talking to you guys. And then you guys have some time to do some of the stuff that's due later this week. Oh, chat room. Chat. Hi, good. Good. Yeah. No. Okay, so let me go over a few things for you guys. Now, I think everybody has their devices, and you should be able to get into your Canvas through your myncloud.org, and then you're going to go to our class, Art Foundations, and for my B group and for my virtual group, you today had a daily assignment. I'm so sorry, everybody, that you've had to email me for an access to link it. I've now learned how to maybe not have that happen anymore. So just I want to thank everybody for emailing me for access, and hopefully I'll get that all figured out. So everybody that is at home for virtual or for B group, you have this to do today. You have this daily assignment, this data drawing. Right, I know. Yes, yes, I know. So thank you. In a minute, I'll go into my email. I know everybody is having to request access, and this has been in my all my classes. So I'm going to get that at some point. I'm trying to quickly do that. So you have this data drawing assignment to do. You can do it, hopefully you've got some markers, or, create something so you could do it a little bit exciting, colorful. My in-class people did one similar to this yesterday. This was more kind of dealing with, our quarantining and like how life's been since last March. So it's just a nice little fun little exercise that you can do, kind of make some abstract designs. And when you finish that, you are going to take a picture of that. And am I under? Okay. You can also find it right here under daily work. Here it is right here. So it's in the announcements, and it's right here. After you do that, your view will look like this. It'll give you a place that you can hit submit. Let me go back here. I put a little link here of how to submit. This is what your view looks like. So right up here where it says submit assignment, you just click that and upload your image. And you have until, man, I made that. Well, it's due tonight. I don't know why I have it August 21st. So I'll fix that. Remember, your daily assignments, are always due today by 11:59, but I'll fix that. So you have that going on. And then what I want to talk about in class today for a little bit is just a little introduction into what is art. This is just a very quick, why study art? What is art? Just a quick little, quick little slideshow I want to show you and talk about a little bit. Just so you know the importance of it. Yes, their importance for being able to develop your skills, which we're going to do. We're going to do all this. You're going to learn how to, you know, draw. You're going to learn how to look at an object in front of you, shade it, paint it, color theory. I mean, you're going to learn all of this. So that's one reason to study art, just to get better at different skills. But I want to kind of like conceptually tell you some other things that happen when you study art. You do not have to do this. I just want you to think about this. If we were in a larger class setting and, you know, pre-COVID, we would probably do some discussing of stuff, but like, just kind of think back to when, you know, art first spoke to you. It could have been in kindergarten. I know it must have been kindergarten or younger for myself, because that's been my whole life. I just, you know, it's my thing I do. So just kind of think back to when you first, you know, art kind of just like, you know, did you, you know, if we had a large class, we would probably start discussing like, have you seen, you know, a sculpture somewhere or a painting or something that moved you, you know, somewhere. I keep turning the wrong one. You know, have you had a life-changing moment, you know, from seeing something? Could have been very small, like, you know, this doesn't have to be like famous work hanging in a museum or anything. This could be, you know, an image that might be, you know, in your church somewhere, or in an office building, or it could be like a monument. Like if you've gone to Washington, D.C., all of this is art, like all the monuments and these sculptures, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a painting. It could be a photograph. It could be something, and, you know, all the calendars, the wall calendars, you know, and nowadays with our social media, we see, I know I follow on Instagram, I follow a lot of artists, and actually just purchased a painting from an artist because, and I've never purchased art not in person. First of all, I don't have a lot of money to purchase art, but I've never purchased something online without, you know, being in front of it or seeing it in person. That's how much it moved me. I mean, so I saw the work on Instagram and it just moved me just based on that image on Instagram. And I actually purchased, you know, a piece of art, which I hardly ever do, nor, you know, I just don't have money like that to just be buying art, but I love it. So I'm just trying to tell you, art can, you know, you'll see things at some point that are like, you know, it stops your breath, or it reminds you of somebody important in your life or an experience. So we're going to move on. Why should we study art? Here we are, even though it's a little, you know, it's not a typical situation for us. For myself, I like to have a big classroom. I like to have a bunch of people in here. I like for a shared, you know, table and topics, and, you know, it creates this energy that, you know, I think it's important, because don't think with those numbers. I think art, and everything that we do in art classes, later on, if you go to college, you take art appreciation and things, or other areas of art history and stuff, they contribute to you as a person. They help you understand life. They help you express feelings. Like, you know, taking an art class, we're going to learn conceptually, you know, what colors, you know, the psychological meaning behind colors. If you ever, you know, I don't even know if you've noticed this, but like if you go into a fast food restaurant, they typically, there's a lot of yellow and there's a lot of red. They don't want you lingering. They want you to get your food and get out, because, you know, it's a fast food restaurant. So my point is studying art, being in this class, it kind of changes the way you absorb things and take things. It helps you connect to the past and other cultures. We're gonna, you know, talk about different cultures, things that have happened in the past, why things exist now. helps you get to know yourself better, and other people better. I can't, you know, go on and on like I want to of why it's so important. Art also helps you, you know, develop your focus, your observation, your awareness. It's really nice to slow down and look at something and try to figure out, what is this image telling me? Think back to before we had photography and there was no way to, you know, document things. Everybody needed to create these paintings, these drawings, these illustrations of, you know, what now we take, you know, for granted. All we do is get on, you know, Twitter or, you know, some social media, and we can actually see photographs and we can actually see videos. But, you know, back then, this was the way of storytelling and noting significant things happening in the world. It also, even now more than anything, it helps us understand media and images better. And, you know, we already see that now in social media and stuff. And I don't even think, and we'll get into it with photography, I don't even think sometimes y'all realize what you probably already do know, like certain pictures might appeal to you more because they might be balanced, or you might like that image better because, you know, whatever the picture is all to one side. There's so many ways of creating, and we're going to learn all these little things this semester with the art elements, and then the design principles. You know, all of that helps you interpret things, you know, a little bit quicker. Let's see what else. And like I said, I mean, it also contributes to your higher order of thinking. You know, taking the time to realize, you know, there's something going on here, you know, and then it gets your brain thinking like, you know, why are these women beheading this man? You know, it slows you down. It's such a fast-paced world we live in right now. We sometimes stop to forget that we sometimes don't have to think, like the information's already given to us, based on social media, based on videos, based on photography, newspapers. You know, sometimes when you look at art, you have to think, like nobody's telling you, you know, and what you think is art, you know, might not be somebody else's type of art, and that's okay too. Art helps us, you know, connect with people. I do think you know, it definitely contributes to respect and empathy. I think these are, you know, really important things that you eventually, you know, realize you're getting. Art also helps us understand ourselves, and my favorite, I think it definitely, you know, helps build curiosity and wonder. And the reason I think that's important is, especially when you were a child, you know, you were probably a little bit more fearless. You know, you were running around the house, you know, you might not have had all your clothes on. You had this freedom. You also, you know, your parents or your family probably can also tell you probably asked, why this, why, you know, why over and over and over and over again. You know, at a younger age, your curiosity and your wonder and your imagination is just all over the place. And, you know, the older we get, we kind of get a little bit more stuck in a box and stuff. So it's good to be exposed to other cultures, other, you know, other buildings, and just why things are the way they are. And that's just a little brief intro into, you know, why we study art. Why is it so important in school? We'll do a little more with that. I'm still looking for my favorite PowerPoint. This one isn't quite my favorite, but it kind of gets the discussion going. So I want to talk a little bit more about the module here. We all, I think, are getting a good feeling for the announcement, and the announcement section, how to navigate that. My face-to-face people are leaving, you know, today. I've had my A group now. Thursday, Friday, I get my B group. So my A group, will be at home just like our virtual students. And, so now they'll know that they have a daily assignment to do. Now, come Monday, is there anything in this? Yeah, come Monday, we're going to start with a sketch assignment. Okay, so everybody pay attention. I need you to get a sketchbook. You have, if you are virtual or you're at home, either A, B. Does that make sense? Like if you're at home for that week, you have your daily assignment to do. You have your sketchbook assignment to do. And then whatever projects, we're getting ready to start drawing and I'm going to be doing more demos on how to shade and stuff. So, your projects are going to have a due date. You'll always see that. Your daily assignments you submit daily. And then your sketchbook is graded on Friday. And on Friday, you would submit, the 5 sketches for the week. So just kind of keep that in mind. And hopefully I'm getting all these links connected and, I get the right due dates at the right place. So having said that, this is kind of like your first project, okay? You're going to click, there's that little, PowerPoint I just kind of talked about. You're going to click on this. It's called a drawing assessment. And, you hear the words assessment, in your other, in your math, your other classes, testing. This is not like a test or anything. It's almost like, let's see what you do know. You haven't been taught any of this that I'm asking you, but you might already be skilled enough to, kind of know what I'm talking about, so forth. So don't freak out. There's no right or wrong. I just need you to complete these things. This is due Friday at 11:29 p.m. Okay, so you have tomorrow because nobody's here tomorrow. There will not be a live Zoom tomorrow. I might do an announcement just reminding everybody what they need to be working on. But this is due Friday. This is kind of like your first project. Okay, I'm going to go over it. You are going to, in your sketchbook or on a blank sheet of paper or something, you are going to first do a reference drawing. Now, keep in mind, this is stuff we're going to be doing all semester and learning, so I don't want to, freak you out or anything. You are going to draw this image to the left in your sketchbook with a pencil. Try your best to, recreate what you're seeing. Can you draw it dimensionally? I don't want you to stress if you can't, because I'm going to show you how to do this as the semester progresses, but I just want to see where you're at. Okay, so that's one thing you got to do. You're doing this reference drawing. The other thing you're going to do is you're going to draw from observation. And drawing from observation, which we're going to do that's what we're getting ready to start on in the next, few days. Drawing from observation means you have something sitting in front of you, you're at home, even like a water bottle. You sit a water bottle in front of you, or you are, at home and there's a snow globe, or, put something in front of you. That's what drawing from observation means. That means you're looking at what you're drawing. A reference drawing is you're drawing, from a picture. Observational drawing is it's in front of you, it's near you, you're looking at this, the object. So you're going to do an observational drawing, and then you're going to do an imaginative drawing. Draw some sort of mythological creature or some sort of, something that doesn't exist. It could be something made believe, just anything from your imagination. It doesn't have to be like, a mythological creature, but, a dragon, a unicorn. Just come up with something from your imagination to draw. Okay, and then, Okay, then I want you to make a little, like a little row. You might want to, if you have a ruler, trace a ruler, or use your cell phone, to get a nice little straight line. And I want you to take a pencil, and I just kind of want to see how well you know to take your pencil and shade like from light to dark. And then you're going to take, you know, trace a quarter or something in the, you know, a top to something, anything round, trace that. And then I want to see if you can take that circle and make it look like it's dimensional. If you have no idea what I'm saying, that's okay. Because I haven't taught you all this yet. You know, we're going to go through it. This is like a benchmark to see what you do know or what you can do. If you can, I understand that too. Okay, and then the last thing, gosh, I keep hitting on the wrong one. The last thing you're gonna do is you're gonna draw some sort of, you know, drawing that shows the foreground, the middle ground, and the background. This is also something you might not know. I'm not, you know, I know that, I understand that. As we go on, we're going to do foreground, middle ground, and background. But just briefly, if, like say me right now in this TV, in this video screen, in front of you guys, I'm in the foreground, okay? This bottle, you know, if it was sitting on a table, that would be the middle ground. And then that back there would be the background. Does that make sense? Like anything that's in the foreground is up close, like really up close. Anything that is halfway is the middle ground. And then, you know, that wall back there. So let's say you drew a sailboat, a big sailboat right in front of you, or like a palm tree right in front of you. And then, you know, further back, you know, a beach chair, or, you know, a balloon, a beach ball. And then further back, you know, the ocean or some trees, that type of thing. I don't want you to stress it. I just want to see what you can come up with. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, because you're doing basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got like 6 little drawing things to do, but you do have tomorrow, Thursday, and all of Friday. Okay, so remember that. So you've got that, and you're gonna submit that when you finish. You're gonna take a picture, and you know, submit it at the submit button, and and that's what we're doing, you know, right now. So those are the things you have to do. You have your data drawing to do, and in the next 3 days, you have your drawing assessment to do. And then obviously Thursday, Friday, I'm going to be talking about some other stuff, and we're going to be doing some other stuff. But, you know, just know that that's what you have going on right now. Can we use color? Yes, please. Yes, color. Yes, you certainly can. And then Colin, is this 3rd or 4th period? This is 4th period. So, hopefully I'm in the right, hopefully I'm in my right, class period. I think it's 4, I mean, it is here 4th period. I hope I have the right Zoom. I feel like I do. So, oh, Colin, is that you? That is a crazy, that is the neatest thing I've ever seen. Where is the picture that you have? Where is that from? That's amazing.
It's from the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee.
Okay, never seen that in my life, and I might have to get some more details on that. That is amazing. That's amazing.
I took like a ski lift to the top of a mountain and took it.
That's crazy. I love it. That carved, that whole, was that actually carved out of something?
Yeah, it was made out of real wood.
Crazy. That's really cool. Okay, let me see. Yes, Rakasia, what's your question? Yes. You want to talk or you want to type it? Let me unmute you. I have a question. Yes, yes. What's your question? Yes.
Yes, I have a question.
Yes, yes. I'm sorry. I'm listening.
So when is the assignment due?
Okay. The data assignment is due today. Okay. So this right here, and I'm sorry if I've confused you, and I'm going to get all the due dates right. This right here, this data drawing is due today by 11:12. 11:29 tonight or 11:59 tonight. This is just like a little fun thing just to be creative with. It just kind of asks you, you know, like, are you still in your pajamas or did you get dressed? You know, that type of thing. That's due today. The other thing that I just was showing you, let me get out of this. No. This right here, the drawing assessment right here is due Friday by
Okay.
11, you know, so, you know, meaning you can work on it a little bit. I mean, you know, maybe do a couple of these today, maybe a couple more tomorrow, you know, that type of thing. So this is due Friday, and I'll make sure I get all that linked up right, and all the, you know, and of course I will put all kinds of reminders up there. I hope I haven't confused you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Everybody else, are you doing okay? Any questions?
No, I'm fine.
You're good. Thanks. I do want to thank all my virtual people, well, and my face-to-face people. I know I've been all over the place trying to get these links. I'm sorry y'all have had to request and all that. Hopefully in the next few days, I might actually know what I'm doing, and I can get things, you know, the way they should be. So just know I'm very flexible, and so don't stress anything, okay? All right, I am going to stop recording because it's a work day, you know, it's work time now. So, you know, if you want to work on your daily assignment, if you want to start working on this stuff back here, that's fine. You have, you know, the, you know, rest of the day. That's all we're doing for today in class. Those of us that are face-to-face, you know, we're just going to be working. So email me if you have any questions. And and tomorrow there's no live Zoom. So, you know, I don't know what everybody else is doing, but tomorrow's a work day for you guys. So just work on this stuff.
Can you
Okay.
explain the drawing assessment one more time?
Yes. Thank you for asking. Yes. So, and can you see all that, Colin?
Mhm.
Okay. And then, you know, you have that. So in your sketchbook or on some paper, you are going to, from your computer screen, you're going to look at that reference drawing with the pencil and the pencil sharpener, and you are going to look at it like, you know, so here I am, here's my sketchbook, and there, you know, I'm looking at it on the computer screen. I'm going to just draw, like, you know, I'm going to look at it and from the screen and try to draw it to the best of my ability. Then the observational, somewhere in your house, I mean, it could be a carton of milk, it could be like a game controller, or, you know, something you're going to sit in front of you to draw. That's, you know, called, you know, a bottle, anything, your alarm clock. I don't think people have alarm clocks anymore because we have them on their phone. You know what I mean? Sit it in front of you and then look at that object and draw. Okay. And I'm going to teach you all of this starting Thursday, but this is just to see, you know, what you do know.
Do you want us to add color?
You can, totally. It's totally up to you. Then the imaginative one means I want you to pull something out of your head. I don't want you to look up on the computer how to draw a unicorn, or, you know, I want you to just literally draw something from your head. Do not use a reference picture or, well, obviously we don't have mythical creatures to put in front of us. So I just want you to draw from your head. And then this one right here, this little chart, if you could take your pencil and if you started shading very light, and then in the next square, a little bit darker, and so forth. You're just trying to show me like a little range of what you can do with one pencil. And then you're going to trace something, you know, trace something that's round. And then can you, using your pencil, make that round thing look like it's dimensional, which we're going to learn. I'm going to teach you all of this. I'm just curious. You know, we always do this at the beginning of the year to see, you know, some people in middle school and, some people, know this terminology. I don't even expect you to know the terminology. And then the final one, draw some type of image. These things don't have to be big either. They can, all of this can fit on one page. You don't have to do any big drawings or anything. The bottom one, you are going to draw something, you've got a deer in the front. And so that's right here. And then you've got some trees in the middle, and then way further in the back there might be like a cabin or something. Like how can you, I'm trying to see if you can show me something in the front, something in the middle, and something in the back. But they don't have to be big. Nothing these are just little sketches.
I had to draw that thing that I have in my profile picture.
Well, that's what I was going to tell you. That's exactly, because when I saw your picture, that's what I was getting ready to tell you. That'd be a perfect picture.
All right, I try.
Okay, so everybody good?
So I can just do it on the sketchbook right here.
Yep, that sketchbook is perfect. I have a question. So, no, if you are Group A, you do not have nobody has, tomorrow's like a virtual day. Also, don't forget, I don't know if people have told you this. Look at my mask is getting wet. You're fine. I don't know if people have told you this. Let me, I'm going to put this up and I want to read something to you on the board. So don't go anywhere. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I promise, normally I don't talk this long, once we start drawing, you guys, at home, I need you to know that normally I'm not up here like lecturing for a long time every day. Normally, I'll show you how to do something and then you're working on it. So, the first few days of school is always kind of weird. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't know if you know, I'm just going to tell you in case somebody hadn't told you. Tomorrow, the administration are having virtual meetings with you guys. You should get an email. They're meeting with the 9th grade at 9 a.m. They're meeting with the 10th graders at 10 a.m., 11th grade at 11, and 12th grade at 1. So check your email. They should be sending you a Zoom link. So you're going to be doing that tomorrow at, I don't know how long they're going to be talking, but you've got that to do tomorrow. I'm not going to I don't know about what your other teachers are doing, but I'm not going to have a live Zoom. I just want you working on what we just talked about. There won't be a daily assignment tomorrow. Does that help clear out?
Do we submit, after we're done, do we submit it on Canvas?
And you don't have to wait to Friday. I mean, you can submit anytime. Yes.
Okay.
And submit it on Canvas. That'd be perfect. Had y'all heard about these meetings yet?
Yeah, I heard about it in my first class.
Okay, good. Okay. Sometimes people know, sometimes they don't. So I just wanted to double check with that. But when will the grade get put in? As probably by that Monday, but I am going to start putting some daily grades in. I just, my planning is first period. So, and like I'm getting ready to have office hours from 3 to 4. So I'll start getting grades in because, you guys are doing work and stuff. So, but that submission, the assessment drawing is due Friday. So there probably won't be grades posted until that Monday. If that helps. Everybody good? DeMario, you okay? Look, I'm cheating, taking my mask off. Okay. Any other questions?
No, I think we're good.
All righty. Well, enjoy your day tomorrow. Don't forget these Zoom meetings with your administration, and email me if you have any questions. I'm here, so don't stress anything. And if everything that I'm asking you to do, I don't want you to feel like it needs to be perfect. If all you can do is draw a square in a line for the pencil, that's fine too. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking for, just general what we know. That's all. Okay. So don't stress it at all. If you can't figure out the foreground, background, middle ground, I understand that. We're going to get all to that. All right. Well, I am going to turn this off recording and let you guys get some work done. And I will talk to y'all later.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye. It's so weird. Guess what? And then I'll be talking to y'all Monday.